Welcome everyone to Encyclicals from Dad. This is our first installment of this podcast. My name is Tony Forrest, and I'm just a dad. I'm just a Catholic dad. My wife and I, we have been married for almost 30 years now, and we have raised three kids, and they're all adults. And throughout these 30 years of marriage and being a parent, there's some little tidbits of information that we have picked, and I thought that I would share some with you today. So it really all starts with when I was a little kid. When I was about 10 years old, I was influenced by a great philosopher of the 20th century. His name is A. Milne. And there's a particular quote that really struck me from reading A. Milne. And the quote goes like this. Let me read it to you. And Piglet noticed that even though he had a very small heart, it could hold rather large amount of gratitude. Yes, A. Milne is the author of Winnie the Pooh. And Winnie the Pooh, he's my hero. You know, one of the things that really struck me about Piglet is his sense of gratitude. Gratitude is something that many times it's missing from our vocabulary these days. In my view, there's two different types of gratitude. One gratitude is the expected gratitude. For example, somebody gives you gifts, of course you're going to say thank you. Somebody lends you a helping hand, of course you say thank you. Those are the polite things to do, and gratitude is expected. But then there's another type of gratitude, which is the unexpected type of gratitude. Take, for example, a family with kids that live a very complex life, and in order to be able to survive, everybody has chores. And maybe the chores are distributed, in my house, my wife always did the laundry. I wanted to, but she never wanted me to touch the laundry, so I was happy about that. My wife always did the laundry. My son took out the trash. One of my daughters emptied the dishwasher, and the other daughter helped load the dishwasher. So everybody had different chores and things that they did around the house. Now, sometimes after doing the same chore over and over, we kind of feel that we kind of take it for granted, that the efforts that we are doing really don't make an impact, and it's taken for granted. This is where that unexpected gratitude really comes into play. It's like, thank you, honey, for doing the laundry and putting it away. I really appreciate it. Or thank you, son, for taking the trash. And it really means a lot to me not having to do that. Or thank you, daughter, for loading the dishwasher or unloading the dishwasher. It's just, this reassurance that we give the other person by letting them know that the tasks that they are performing are important, and that we notice them. Even though they may have been doing the same task for the past couple of years, it is still something that we notice. Not only does this gratitude does something for the other individual, because it reassures them that they are appreciated and that their effort is appreciated, but it also does something for us, because now we no longer feel that we are the center of the universe. Let's be honest here. Sometimes we feel that we just do everything and that the world would fall apart without what we do. But by showing gratitude towards somebody else, what you're doing is you're reminding yourself that you are not alone in this world. You are not alone in this family, and that you depend on others also for your well-being and for the things that you need. So it helps us to humble ourselves when we provide this sense of gratitude. So it is something that the world would be a better place if everybody could show some gratitude, and also showing gratitude may help us diffuse tense moments by showing a person that maybe it's approaching us in a specific way. Maybe a waiter or a waitress that it's just having a hard day, and we want to say, hey, shape up, where's my Coke? And instead, when that individual approaches to help you, you say, you have a tough job today. There's a lot of people in this restaurant. I want to thank you for the service you're giving me, or you're giving us, And now you potentially diffuse a situation where you may have just fought with the waiter or the waitress, but instead you're showing gratitude, and they drop their defenses to a certain extent as well, and they'll serve you with more caring and compassion as well. So it is a way for us to change the world that we live in today. Wouldn't it be great if everybody showed a little bit of gratitude? So this being the first podcast for Encyclicals from Dad, you realize that I'm going to give you some homework. I'm not going to check up on it, but I'm going to give you some homework. And this is what I would like for you to do. I want you to use this question with your family. If you're watching this with your spouse or with your children, ask the question, do you feel grateful enough in this family? And do you feel that the family is grateful for the things that you do? And talk amongst yourselves about that. Talk about how you feel, whether you feel that you're taken for granted or not, and approach that conversation with your spouse and with your family. The other thing that I would like for you to do is actually go out there into the world and show gratitude to someone that maybe you wouldn't show gratitude on a regular basis. Maybe it's that individual at that drive-through that you can show a little bit of extra gratitude. Maybe someone at work that does something for you on a regular basis, or that doesn't, but just someone at work that you can show some gratitude to, or maybe someone at school for the kids. And that's the way that we can start changing the world. I'm Tony Forrest, and this is Encyclicals from Dad. I hope you enjoy this first ever podcast. There's more to come, and you have a wonderful day, and may God bless you all.